some kits and some builds I've done. Cause model building is supposed to be fun. So push play and away we go. It's time for the Glue Bomb Show. Yeah, it's time for the Glue Bomb Show. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Everybody, Dave Weisker for the Glue Bomb Show. Well, I got to be honest, I haven't had as much building time as I would have liked over the last few weeks. And I want to keep things going, so I thought I'd share with you one that I picked up at Ollie's a little while ago. I really want to build this, and I hope to get to it soon. But for now, let me just show it to you. This is the GMC General Truck Tractor from AMT. This is in the Coca Cola livery, and I got it at Ollie's for $19.99. Good stuff, cheap. So let's crack the plastic and find out what's inside. The last semi I built, it's been some time. The last one was the Ratty tractor trailer, and I built the tractor and the trailer. And I think I'm not really all that sold on the Coca Cola livery. Coca Cola's fine, good company. I don't drink soda, and what I'm kind of thinking is I wouldn't mind having another Ratty hauler. So I think I might convert this into green and purple and make it into a Ratty truck. So let's have a look at what's inside. Lots of good stuff in here. Start off with our assortment of 10 different tires. Which, of course, you know it's an 18-wheeler, but we don't have the trailer, so there's only 10 wheels. So, I'm going to crack this open, look at what's inside our chrome tree first. Actually, there are two. You have your wheels and your mud flaps and bumpers. Some, looks like exhaust parts, a couple other detail parts. And I really, really, really would love to paint this in the green and purple like a Ratty deal, and I think that's what I'm going to do. You have your side your exhaust pipes, your grill, your window, your windshield frame, looks like some mirror parts, things like that, your headlights, and it looks good. This chrome sprue looks good. I'm not seeing any flash or anything like that. These kits are nice. I really had a good time with the Ratty tractor trailer. The one thing that I noticed was the where it connected to the sprues was you had to do some cutting and sanding on that, or that would have really messed with the fit. But you know, a little extra work, a little extra time with the nail file, and everything's fine. Okay, so we've got our red and amber sprues, and we've got the windshield, and looks like the window. This is probably a window for the back, I'm not sure, and then we also have a few headlights and such. All right, let's have a look at the regular parts. Okay, here's our cab. I don't think I'm going to get that out for now. It's just a basic short cab. This is a conventional, so it has a fairly small cab, but it does have a sleeper, and hopefully we'll get to that in a moment. Here's your hood, little flash there. The fenders are separate, which is nice. If I want to paint them purple, I don't have to mask everything off. That's always good, because I think, again, it's going to be green and purple Ratty, because my Ratty stuff had some extra decals on, and I know that I think it was Round 2 also made a Ratty decal sheet. So here we have your radiator cowl, your fifth wheel parts. You got some suspension parts here. Looks like rear axles, possibly part of the transmission. We have again, I've built one semi in the recent years of my building life, so I may be a little off on this one. on some of the descriptions of some of these, but I basically know how they go together. Oh, this is nice. With fuel tanks that are not chrome. I was hoping for that because I can paint them then purple if I want to. And you've got a floating axle piece here. Here's your interior pan that's sort of breaking loose. Again, fairly small, but it has a sleeper. You have some of your wheel inserts, brake drums, things like that. Your mud flaps. Looks like some brackets, some body parts possibly. Yeah, a lot of nice stuff in here. There's that interior pan again. All right. The other part of that axle. Yeah, sorry about my Band-Aid. I have a little issue with my finger here. You might be seeing this for a little while. Okay, here we have some seats, exhaust parts, suspension parts, engine parts. Looks like your dashboard. Dashboard looks pretty nice. Looks like it has a fair amount of detail on it, which will be nice for painting. Okay, I think that's about it for your steering wheel, wheel inserts, steering shaft, etc. And then here we have our frame. This gives you some idea of the finished size of the vehicle. Pretty nice. Center. The frame rails appear to be fairly straight. They have a little bit of warpage to them, but that's usually not too bad of a thing. You can usually fix that when you glue in the cross members. And then we have panels for the sleeper and the, I'm not sure what they call this. It looks like an air dam to me. It's the thing that goes to make the wind go up over the trailer. And I'll be putting a nice big rat fink on that if that's the case. You get your engine block, assorted engine parts. You get your big fan here and brake drums. And then finally, oh, and there's another. I was thinking my sleeper was a little missing. There's another little sprue in here with the rest of the sleeper parts. And then lastly, we have our instructions. So this shows us all the sprues. And then, okay, where does this open? Sorry guys, sometimes it's hard to find the opening. And you've got your engine parts, wheels, chassis, suspension, front and rear. And then after you have that all put together, it takes you into assembling the various parts, putting the body together, and on and on and on. So that's pretty cool. And then, you know, if you're into the whole Coca Cola thing, I wouldn't mind doing it as Coca Cola. I don't have an issue with Coca Cola except for I don't drink soda, and I'd really kind of like to do a rat fink, another rat fink hauler. This one maybe with a car carrier. Yeah, I know they wouldn't have actually sent the cars around in a car carrier, but you know, the nice thing about models is I can do what I want. No, seriously, but there is some truth to that, you know. I mean, these are, you know, part of the reason I love building models is I love going to car shows too, and I'm never going to be able to afford to build one of those things. So on the other hand, I can have shelves full of cars that are built exactly the way I want them to. And yeah, I know I do a lot of box stock, but I don't have to. I can do it however I want to. All right, so here you've got a large assortment of Coca Cola decorations and things like that. Both the standard red ones, and there are also some white ones. And You got some stickers for, DOT things and all that. And of course, a ton of license plates. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to build this. I'm almost positive as a rat fin hauler. The one thing I did want to check in on and look at while I have you on the line here. Yeah, it looks like for the most part, these junctions between the sprue and the part, once again, are fairly thick. So I'm going to have to do some cutting and sanding on those. Again, that's no big deal. That really is basic modeling. But I think I'm going to enjoy this one. And guys, I'm sorry I haven't had more builds to share with you lately. Hopefully I'll be able to intersperse a few in here and you won't know the difference. But I got to be honest, my building time has been really limited lately. And looks like we're going to keep on moving in that direction for a little while. That's what I have for you for today, guys. Remember, model building is supposed to be fun. I hope you guys are having fun because I know I'm having a blast. I'm looking forward to some of the stuff that's coming from Atlantis pretty soon. I know that that Red Baron kit is coming fairly soon. They put a video up yesterday or a day or two ago about casting the tires. So I'm thinking we're going to see that one pretty soon. And who knows, by the way, I have these recorded a few weeks in advance. I may have a review on that before this one even goes on. So that's how it works sometimes. Anyway, guys, take care. Have a great day. Remember, once again, model building is supposed to be fun. I'm going to have fun with this one. I hope you're having fun on your bench. Take care.
We'll check out some kits and some builds I've done. Cause model building is supposed to be fun. So push play and away we go. It's time for the Glue Bomb Show. Yeah, it's time for the Glue Bomb Show. Let's go!